So, good morning, students. Today we are discussing about important part in the cell, that is after the cell wall. After the cell wall, there is a membrane, that is nothing but cell membrane or plasma membrane. So, plasma membrane, it is the after the cell wall, and which is mainly, the cytoplasm is surrounded by the cell membrane or plasma membrane. Cell membrane or plasma membrane. Uh, each cell has a limiting boundary. The cell membrane or plasma membrane or plasma lemma. It is a living membrane and outermost in animal cell, but next to the cell wall in the plant cell. When you take in plant cell, it is found after the cell wall, whereas in animal cell it is the main part of outermost layer in the animal cell. So this plasma membrane or cell membrane, it is very flexible, and in some of the organisms, particularly in amoeba, it has folded and form as a food vacuoles, whereas in it is in the formation of responsible for in amoeba formation of pseudopodia, nothing but locomotory organs. So the plasma membrane is made up of by the two important components, namely proteins and lipids. So uh, to prove the structure of the plasma membrane, several theories are came forward, but among the best theory which we study today, that is the fluid mosaic model. This fluid mosaic model of the plasma membrane was given by the Singer and Nicholson. According to fluid mosaic model, the plasma membrane consists bilipid layer. Bilipid layer. Plasma membrane consists how many lipid layers? Bilipid layer. So this each phospholipid molecule has two ends. When you take the bilipid layer of the uh, bilipid layer of the plasma membrane, it is each phospholipid molecule has uh, two ends. An outer head is called hydrophilic, and it mainly it attracts the water. The inner tail pointing, which is located towards the center, it is hydrophobic, means water repelling. So when you take a lipid layer, it has two ends, outer and inner end. Outer one is the hydrophilic and inner one is the hydrophobic, means water attracting and water repelling. So next go to that proteins. Already we discussed plasma membrane is made up by the lipids and proteins. Lipids usually they are present in outer layer and inner, means two membrane by lipid layer, two layers are present. And proteins are generally they are arranged in a plasma membrane in two ways, that is peripheral proteins and integral proteins. Peripheral proteins are nothing but they are extrinsic proteins. So these proteins are present on the outer and inner surfaces of the lipid layer. So mainly the extrinsic or peripheral proteins which are present on the surface of the lipid layer, outer and inner lipid layer, outside superficial regions. These proteins, extrinsic proteins or peripheral proteins are present. So integral proteins, they are intrinsic proteins. These proteins are embedded in the lipid bilipid layer partially or wholly. So some of the intrinsic proteins are embedded in the bilipid layer completely or partially. So let us go to that the functions of the cell membrane or plasma membrane. The functions of the cell membrane and plasma membrane. So now let us go to the functions of plasma membrane. The main functions of plasma membrane, it encloses the cell contents. Encloses the cell contents, whatever content like cytoplasm and nucleus and other cell organelles which are uh, enclosed by the plasma membrane. And plasma membrane, it provides a cell shape, means it gives the shape to the cell. So mainly this is we can see in red blood cells and nerve cells and bone cells. Whereas plasma membrane mainly it allow or transport the substances into and out of the cell, but not all substances. So it is termed selectively permeable. So plasma membrane act as a selective permeable. Selective permeable means which allow whatever material needed by the cell. If the materials are needed by the cell, it will not allow. Sometimes only some types of chemical substances only allow the plasma membrane. So that here whenever allowing the material outside to the inside and inside to the outside of the cell, this plasma membrane it will be selected which material is needed the cell, which material is not needed the cell, so that it acts as a selective permeable membrane. So plasma membrane or plasma lemma or um, cell membrane act as a semi-permeable membrane. Semi-permeable membrane. So the cell membrane, another function of this one, regulates the movement of substances into and out of the cell. So now what happens if the functioning of plasma membrane is fails? So the cell will be die because of it stops allowing the material. So these are the main functions of the plasma membrane. So here you can see that picture. Uh, the lipid layers are bilipid layer. We can see that they are arranged in red and yellow color. This is the bilipid layer. Now you can see that blue colored parts in the plasma membrane bilipid layer. These are called proteins. Some of the proteins they are present along the total from outside to inside total bilipid layer. They are intrinsic proteins, and some of the proteins are present on the only surface of the bilipid layer, so they are called extrinsic or peripheral proteins. So mainly the plasma membrane is composed of two chemical components. They are called proteins and lipids. So this is the structure. You can see that picture, and so mainly two parts we can see that the blue colored are what proteins, and the red colored and yellow colored parts generally it is we can see that here in this picture bilipid layer. So bilipid layer, when you take the outer surface layer have head and tail, in the same way inner layer also have the head and tail. Both tails are towards the center. Both bilipid layers tails are where they are present at the center, means heads of the bilipid layer outside, tails are central, they are moving central. So the blue colored parts what termed here proteins. In this way the plasma membrane have the are composed of two components, proteins and lipids.